All right, guys, you ready for your next comedian? You ready for your next comedian? All right. Guys, you know her and you love her. Please welcome the lovely Angee Floyd.
Thank you guys so much. Before I get started, can the people who run this place please turn the AC on, fat girl? I am about to melt up here. I'm so fucking hot. My nipples are sweating. It's not a good situation. I wish I could wipe them off through this shirt, but we have to deal with that later. So who in here is a teacher? Teachers, I'm about to teach y'all something today. You know, my classroom management, I have been told, is on fucking point. And I'm going to tell y'all why, okay? I have it down to just a look. Just a look. I got 3 looks for my students. And you know these kids out here. They don't have what we call home training. I don't know what rock or swamp these kids are crawling out of, but like somebody needs to parent the shit out of these kids. They just come in there running and screaming and yelling. So before I start class, I get them on the system. I tell them, look, Miss Angee got 3 rules, okay? Number 1, I'm beautiful. Remember that shit. Okay. Preface for everything. Whenever you question it, just remember I'm beautiful. Okay, number 2, don't fuck up. And number 3, or I will fuck you up, okay? That's all you need to remember in here. And so it goes smoothly, but occasionally I get kids who start to wild the fuck out. I don't know who decided it's a good idea to send them with Sting in the morning at 7:45 when they know that I am not a morning person. But that's what happens. So number 1, I tell them, that look means sit your little monkey ass down. Okay? It's mild. It's okay. We're gonna keep on with the hello song, okay? Number 2, writing on the board. It's all good. That's that look that says, are you motherfucking serious? So I gotta interrupt my writing right now. The word is cup, and now I gotta stop and look at you. Are you serious right now? Okay? Number 3, and this shit's real. You know, the kids are wilding out. I had this kid stand on top of the chair. He throws a slipper across the room, and I look at him, and I say, boo-boo, if you don't sit your little happy ass down right now, I will fuck you up. I'm serious. They don't have no child abuse laws in Vietnam. I'll fuck you up, okay? And I know he didn't understand what the fuck I was saying, but I stood here and I looked at him long enough so he could feel his soul being sucked through the pores in his face, because I will fuck you up. Now, you know how the TPR goes. Y'all know how it goes, right? You don't know if they're really getting it until they explain it to another kid. And I'm telling y'all, there is no pride like when you see another 3-year-old tell that little kid, Miss Angee says sit down or she's gonna fuck you up. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like, oh my God, they're learning. Oh, I love you so much, Fook. I love you so much. Yes, teach him. Now back to the lesson. Y'all better sit the fuck down. We got 2 more hours in this ride. So I've learned my classroom management skills from my own children. I mean, I have 2, and I know most of you are without children. Don't ever do it. It's not a good situation. They will ruin your fucking life. Oh, you have to deal with them every single day. Like, I have 2 kids, and they're great, and they're smart, and they're beautiful, and a bunch of other shit I should say about my kids. I'm so proud of them. But I'm telling y'all right now, they are evil. They are so evil, and I just feel like I was a good kid. What did I do to deserve this? So you know what I do? I get revenge. Just like little subtle ways, like when we take long flights, because our home is in Hawaii, and we've been living in Saigon for like a year or so. And when we take long flights, I take 2 Xanax and 3 shots, of course, right? But I'm not gonna say it was me or the flight attendants, but somebody also gave my kids my Benadryl. And they took 2 Benadryls and 3 shots, of course. And then they sat the fuck down, of course. So we're all having a nice little nap on the flight. And all of a sudden, the last flight, the flight attendant looks at me and she's like, ma'am, I don't know about y'all, but it's real hard to wake up from Xanax and do sleep. That shit is hard as fuck. So I looked at her and I was like, what? What the fuck do you want? And she was like, oh, ma'am, your son is in the middle of the aisle right now. And I looked, and then I thought, this is AirAsia, and this is a low-budget airline. Y'all didn't give me no peanuts or no water, and I don't have no leg room. So, bitch, that's your son for the next 16 hours. I don't know what you're going to do with him. You fucking figure it out. I didn't pay for this shit, okay? And so I went back to sleep, of course. And then a couple of hours later, this bitch is waking me up again. She did not value her life. She didn't know how close to death she was. She didn't even understand. Her life was flashing before my eyes. And I was like, bitch, it's about to be over for you. I wake up again, and I'm like, what? And she says, ma'am, there's like a lot going on in the bag. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I didn't pay enough for this shit. But I'm nosy, so I looked. And I was like, oh, that's a whole lot going on. But I'm going to go back to sleep. Y'all handle that. She figured it out. I looked next to me. My son was back in the seat. My daughter's soundly asleep. I'm just like, y'all are so great, AirAsia. I'm going to yelp the shit out of y'all when I get off this flight. Y'all work that all out. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Angee. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Keep it going for Angee Floyd.